Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. What a fantastic day to be a part of the endlessly green crypto markets. I'm sure you're already aware that Bitcoin surpassed $47,000 earlier today. This market's clear anticipation of news of the SEC's official approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF is what makes it so interesting and thrilling, even more so than the simple price movement itself. And it's all green. XRP is rising, eating up, and you choose your coin. Maybe you'll discover more about it later on, but for now, it's all green. How wonderful. And I'll share this with you, you understand. I have a potential client based on a few analytical qualities and criteria. According to one of them, the current setup will work regardless of any alterations. He thinks XRP will reach $13.72. And I'll find out exactly why he says that a bit later on in the video. Ignoring that for a second, I will tell you that I anticipate the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF will have an effect on XRP because, well, that's what's going to trigger the market to burst. Isn't that obvious? What do you anticipate the multiplier effect to be for Bitcoin? In my opinion, XRP would gain more from a Bitcoin ETF than Bitcoin itself. Starting at this very second? Also, what do you anticipate the future holds for XRP? Going forward, I'd bet money that your XRP will outperform Bitcoin as the market heats up. This is something you should expect historically anyhow, given that Bitcoin already has so much capital that it will be difficult for it to experience a greater multiplier effect. There is an enormous amount of money involved. So, things will be looking bright for XRP so long as it remains relevant, which I strongly believe it will. However, I should preface this by saying that I come from absolutely no financial background. My counsel has nothing to do with money. By the way, you shouldn't base any purchases or sales on what I say, okay? Making movies on YouTube regarding cryptocurrency is something I like doing for fun and as a pastime. I'm just an enthusiast. Okay, so XRP is currently trading at approximately 58 cents, having briefly surpassed that earlier in the day. The amount of. You are looking at the hourly high price of Bitcoin, which is $47,225 at $46,972.24, and this is all before we even hear about the ETFs. Despite my reluctance to repeat myself, I maintain the belief that this will be a sell the news event when it occurs. Nevertheless, this does not imply that there will not be an initial surge of positive sentiment. That sounds like a lot of fun. And it's alright if I'm incorrect. Perhaps I'm mistaken and it's not a sell the news incident. But I won't be the least bit scared since it's still just individuals trying to make money, even if it's a sell the news event, and those are the times in history when you're in a bullish mood. It is common for the price of Bitcoin to experience significant declines. In 2017, there were 6 such declines. I won't be too concerned about it. You must be feeling quite good about crypto right now, with the fear and greed score sitting at 71 out of 100. Look at this, because there are those who hold the view that Bitcoin ETFs backed by real Bitcoin would attract a flood of capital, causing values to skyrocket in a manner never seen in Bitcoin history. History spanning 15 years. I mean, I don't doubt that there could be some spectacular, eye-popping effects in the beginning, but I have my doubts about the supply side of things, the reason being the money that is poured into these goods. Happy to be mistaken once again. On the other hand, I am hoping that these products will have a profound impact for many years to come. From the get-go, it's not always the case that massive fireworks mean a flood of capital has poured into the ETFs, leading to a plethora of Bitcoin purrs. But it's alright. I came upon a message from a British group on X, and they appear to be a little more upbeat than I am. Please grasp this, I said. There has likely never been a day in Bitcoin's history where the net inflow was greater than $1.5 billion. The exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are set to get instructions to purchase around $3.5 billion over the course of 5 days, with the majority of that amount arriving on the first day. Nobody is prepared. Sure, I'd like that to be accurate. Are you wishing for that to be accurate? I think that's great. Maybe, maybe not. I won't say it's not possible. But I'm still pondering it all. And just so we're clear, it is true. Based on what I've read, trading for these ETF products could begin the very next day after we get approval on the 10th, which is Wednesday. So, 2 days from now, isn't that a long time? I'm not denying that there could be quick inflows, but is it all lined up exactly like that? Well, we're going to find out, but I'd still argue that way regardless. So, the market grows even hotter, but then you should expect to see a significant pullback soon after. Just like I mentioned before, he republished it and used the phrase, by the rumor, by the news event to describe credible cryptocurrency. So, I'm stating my opinion that it's a news event that is being hyped. To hear him tell it, he could be right about it being a purchase the news story. There must be plenty of you who are listening who hold different views on this. So what? I'd love to be proven incorrect. In fact, I've never wanted to be proven wrong more in the crypto world. I noticed that Biden has started Bitcoin, he added, mentioning wonderful cryptocurrencies. No doubt about that, it's definitely. In lieu of a distinct post, at 1:46 p.m. Central Time, this occurred. Who wants a new video update to discuss everything in more depth? He said the answer was in the tweets, where he expected a breakdown on ETH/BTC due to the expectation of a Bitcoin melt-up as we approach ETF approval. And sure enough, we have exactly that. ETH/BTC has broken down as Bitcoin breaks above local supply in the mid-40s 5,000s. His point is just that he wants you to notice what's outpacing. It's not that ETH is inherently flawed. Once again, we'll have to wait and watch what happens with credible crypto. He's one of those rare crypto folks that says, yeah, it's a buy the news event. Maybe it's true, and he's also very certain that Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high very soon. I really hope he's correct. If that happens, I will have a completely different level of faith in all of my assets, but especially XRP. My fellow XRP YouTuber and cryptocurrency supporter also posted this. The Bitcoin market cap domination chart looks like this. We predicted 2 years ago that we would reach this stage, with thousands of screens, but it has never happened. He claimed that the Bitcoin market cap has touched the 618 Fibonacci retracement level as the Bitcoin ETF decision approaches. Is it now that they're afraid of missing out? That's just the way it is, isn't it? You guys? Are you still thinking about the year 2022? By the start of 2023, I mean after the FTX crash? Are we really going to see a decline in Bitcoin prices to $12,000? Screaming to the top of one's lungs at just the right time is usually a sign that things are about to improve dramatically. And look what we have here. After more than a year of bullish behavior, people are finally paying notice. No, we're not in the full retail mode. However, you will be able to tell when the stores open and the famous people return. More news about diamond hand laser eyes will be announced soon. BS, that's all I have to say. If these creatures are right, Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high this year, which is just one more reason why seeing this price milestone is fascinating. So, time will tell. Should it happen, it's not going to be every reader. No need for a huge uptick in retail. We're already at this level, you know. Total market cap was $816 billion a year ago. Today, it's $1.693 trillion, according to a chart analyst who is also a dark defender and who is discussing XRP. It will reach $23.24 trillion in a year's time with the third wave. Thus, XRP would still be worth $13.72 even if nothing changes. Simply stating, without taking into account the usefulness or clarity of the regulations, I think that's great. Thinking about the cryptocurrency market reaching tens of trillions of dollars is fascinating. I mean, I predicted it 6 years ago, without claiming to know when it would happen. Today, he claims it will reach that level in a year. Take a look at that. Furthermore, he predicts that XRP will reach beyond $13, nearly $14, even if proportions remain unchanged. I don't think it's crazy. I have no idea whether that will take place. Plus, I am not one to forecast market values. That isn't even slightly out there. Let me tell you, when XRP goes, it truly goes in the crypto world. When prices remain flat for an extended period of time, I can understand why some individuals could feel hopeless. After all, we're only human. But it seems to reason that XRP would be treated similarly to all other large-cap coins, given the way people treat individual cryptocurrencies, and the frequency with which they speculate irrationally and unsafely due to fear of missing out, FOMO. Those who are still on the fence about purchasing XRP may find it helpful to watch this video and ask themselves, why would I want that? Its purchasers fall towards that category. 5.6789% $10. It's the same old story with every other cryptocurrency that's been recently popular. People are foolish, and I'm guilty of being one of them. However, people are naive. Therefore, if people see it as confirmation, the pro-pricing of that man who was once confirmed are now genuine, but the moment you enter is before the masses believe that, so that's what makes crypto is simple to me. All it takes is exposure, holding, and the feeling of being in before everyone else. That's why it's best to do nothing but shop. Don't stress out about too many things. To be clear, cryptocurrency carries a reasonable amount of risk. Of course, it could be runkle one thing or another. Well, dude, on the other hand, this XRP/Tether US perpetual contract appeared on your screen one day by Binance Chart, according to chart analyst Ali. He went on to say that looking at the XRP price activity since June 2022, it seems like an ascending parallel channel is the governing pattern. Pause, adds Paul. No, I think I'm recalling that from memory. On the other hand, I believe June of 2022 was the low point of the XRP cycle. As low as, what, 28 cents? I witnessed that. That was the lowest point. Ever since he made that statement, he reiterated it here, an ascending parallel channel has been visible. After that, he predicts that XRP might reach the channel's top boundary, now at $1.10, or its intermediate boundary, currently at 80 cents, if this pattern persists. Thus, that is something that he is discussing in the near future. Naturally, there. $10 possibly wouldn't object in the near future. According to Ali's latest post, the weighted market sentiment for XRP has hit all-time lows, the last seen in March 2023. Investors in XRP who want to think outside the box may find this to be an interesting indication. There may be rare market possibilities at times like this. I know I brought up this idea a lot. Optimal opportunity, however, often arises just when things look their darkest. When everyone is yelling bloody murder, it's either going down or going sideways, and many think it'll never go. When you think back on it, you'll remember that exact moment when everyone is going crazy. Before XRP hit $14, it would have been a fantastic moment to invest. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and watch. I wasn't actually expected to, but that is just stunning. I wish everyone was enjoying themselves as much as I am. Crypto is where my heart is. Maintaining this YouTube account and participating in all of this is the most enjoyable pastime of my life. Financial advisors aren't my specialty. Do not let anything I say influence your purchasing or selling decisions. Please subscribe, share, and leave an X if you enjoyed this. See you later, bye.